Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here on a frantic Friday morning. Everything was all set for John to transfer to the nursing home rehab center today at 2:30, so I thought I had the morning to get this layout done, and I just got an email saying that the authorization hasn't gone through from our insurance. And so I've had a couple frantic calls. They say the authorization wasn't submitted until today. The nursing home says, yeah, we submitted it 4 days ago. And so all of that is in turmoil. I have no idea what's going to happen today. I think it's possible he'll get loaded onto an ambulance unless I can stop all those things in motion. And I've sent notes, sprayed notes to 50 people. Load him on an ambulance with no place to take him. And I'm wondering, I have asked the question, does this mean, since it's Friday, does it mean I can't take care of any of this until Monday? And he has to stay in the hospital 3 more days. And these days, hospitals do not have extra beds. That we're slammed. Everything in this county is full. So anyway, I'm not going to concentrate on that. I'm going to do this page. And to be honest, this is the original. This is day 12 of Scrap Squad's 12 Days of Christmas Scraplifts. And because this came out on December 12th, and because December 12th is my birthday, and because I haven't scrapped any of my birthday photos, and because it was such a wonderful day, John had been very, very ill and having some bad issues the day before, and had them later that night and the next day. But on my birthday, he was lucid and happy, and as soon as he woke up, he rolled over. The day before, he didn't know who I was. He kept asking who I was and where's Kathy. And on that day, he rolled over and puckered his lips to give me a kiss and said, "Happy birthday." So he not only knew who I was, he knew it was my birthday. And so we dressed up in our Christmas ugly sweaters that we got a couple of years ago from James. And instead of decorating the tree, we had made plans to decorate the tree out front or upstairs in the house. Instead of that, we brought the artificial tree downstairs and put it out on our deck. So I just had to roll his wheelchair across the threshold there to get him out onto the deck. It was a beautiful day. And we sat out there among the palm tree, the Chinese fan palms, if you will, while Katie and her boyfriend and Barrett and Ava decorated the tree. And so this is us looking at them. The tree's kind of back this way. So my hair was in full Texas big hair mode, and it's not necessarily my preferable style, but it was a little bit humid, and so it had kind of puffed up, and I had my new red glasses on, and this was as happy a day as it looks like it was in this picture, even though it came in the midst of some very unhappy days before and after, and I'm sorry. Okay, let's change the mode here. I started to haul out fire up my silhouette and do something like what they've done here. But I thought, I have a million alphas and these, thicker things that I bet I can make my title out of those. And I know what photo I'm going to use. I just need to figure out where to place it. And in looking for the word birthday, I went to my birthday supplies. And because I have them so well organized, I came up with this. This is Simple Stories. I think it's called It's Your Day. And I had the original, 12 by 12 double-sided sheets years ago, and I found this paper pad also years ago, but fewer years ago. And I love the colors, I love the images, I love everything about this collection. So I cut the birthday from here. I cut some candles from a cut-apart card, and I've got those there. I cut some balloons from another one. And I may or may not cut these stars or this star. We'll see what I feel like I need, but I absolutely love it. And look at this, it's a pickle. It says, "You're kind of a big deal." So that's not going to go on this page, but I think it's funny. And I'm also going to use possibly some of the word strips from this planner sticker book from One Canoe 2. I happen to have it out on my desk, and I like the wonderful word there and the blessed, and I don't know. We'll see what I need. And I also liked either this black and white kind of washi strip, or this or this other black and white, the checked or the polka dot. We'll see if there's room for any of that at all. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I know that the title is going to be "Have Yourself a Happy Little Birthday Party." So it's the word "party" is going to be the last one, and in order for the Y to fit on the page, it kind of has to go about right there, I would say. So my photo can go right here. So I'm going to go ahead and this is going to be all about putting the title on. It's a page where the title is the kind of primary feature. Okay, and I'm going to have to go back and glue that because it's chipboard and it will come off. Okay, so the word birthday, I'm going to do it backwards here, of course. I'm going to be sure everything fits. So I'm going to do that. And now I need the word little, and that's going to come from here. I'm going to assume that this will center it properly. If it doesn't, I'll pick up the letters and reposition them. Or I'll just leave it because that's how I roll. Yeah, that's not centered. I'm gonna reposition it maybe this way. And I'm sorry, you're having to sit through my repositioning. I should have just said I'm going to reposition it so it's centered and then left it. Yeah, this is much better. And, if I ever took the time to measure or, introduce a little precision into any of this, I'm going to use this one again, so I'm going to kind of keep it. Happy is my next word. And let's see, the background paper is from a paper pad, and I believe it was a, gosh, I don't remember the manufacturer or the designer. Oh, come on. It's not wanting to come up. Let me see if I can get it up from this angle. Okay. And I may use some of these little accent pieces. Okay, that's not gonna. Again, need to reposition. Kind of want to curve that so that the happy sort of surrounds the little. Okay, now we go with, and you know, I didn't even check and see if I have enough letters here. I'm just gonna assume I do. And this is going to be a long word, and these are fairly big letters. So far, so good. Now I'm looking for an E, and that might not be so easy. Don't think there's one there. Nothing there. Come on, E. And I could do one, I could make one out of, I'm going to need this A. I'm just going to kind of put it aside there. Please, I can make one out of a C. Nope, that's an F. Okay, here it is. Okay, and so far that picture placement, that photo placement is working well. Now, I need the word have, and I'm going to go back here. I have the H, and I'm gonna actually okay, I need a V, and all I've got, the closest I've got is this Y, and I'm going to kind of cut it like that, and it's the wrong font for this, but I think it's going to work. Let's just all agree that that's going to work. Okay, so the title is on there. It says, have yourself a, and it's not straight. I'll straighten it before I take the final photo. Right now, what I want to do, actually, that's not true. And these need to be glued anyway. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to get this done, A, because it's a good distraction from my fears and concerns about what might happen today, and B, because I may not have any time the rest of the day, and I'm just kind of determined to get this done. Okay, I'm going to do this here, and then we'll start the fun part, the embellishing. Okay, and I've got this little package of presents, and I can put it over. This isn't the most interesting part of the photo. I'll put that there. I've got these balloons on some foam, and I can kind of insert them that way, and then I'll gather these together and put some glue on the spot where I want them to kind of stay. Let me get my handy popsicle stick. And I kind of don't mind if the little balloon strings kind of overlap the party. And I've got this little bit of journaling, and I thought I might overlap the photo with it just a little bit. And let's see if I can spread these guys around. The original has stars and arrows and word strips and so forth. And I'm going to have candles. I love the fact that and I didn't used to be this way. I was one of those people who pretty much felt like, if I was gonna, if out of respect for the designer who designed the sketch or who did the original, I was kind of a literal interpreter of when I did Scraplifts. And that's actually how I learned to scrapbook, was scraplifting. I didn't know the term at the time, from scrapbooking magazines. That's kind of how I discovered the whole thing. And I'd say I first became aware in maybe 2006 or so, and I was making baby books for my then only grandchildren, Katie and Barrett, and I had I didn't know from page protectors or 12 by 12 sheets or anything like that. I just bought embellishments and embellished the hell out of kind of those fixed baby book album pages. So, and I haven't stopped embellishing since. Okay, this says wonderful, and it's in gray, which kind of goes with the gray that's in that collection. I maybe normally would prop that up on some foam, but I don't think I'm going to. I maybe want a little strip of something right there. What do I want to do? I'm going to pick this gray love and kind of put it right there, and it'll overlap, and it's at a little bit of a wonky angle. Okay, so now I'm going to to go for some stars, and I've got lots of little ones on here. Wait, before that, I want to ask the question of myself. Do I want that set of stars right there? And I'm thinking I do. So I'm going to quickly and quickly may be a relative term. Fussy cut them out. Not a major, heavily detailed fussy cut, but I think these colors on that red background paper will be beautiful. And especially since the red star has the little white dots in it, to me, that makes it not matter if the red isn't exactly the same shade as the background. And it's going to have a white border that separates it. So these are all the excuses I'm making for using background paper that did not come from the same collection as the other papers I'm using. That was not a good cut there. I may be able to fix that. Maybe make that a little more of an angle instead of squared off. Not gonna really matter, I don't think. And then I'll put some foam behind this, and then add a few more stars and other bits, the small bits, accent bits from the thicker sheets. Okay, and foam. I know I have foam around here somewhere. Let's pull my purple foam. And for those of you who saw yesterday's video, Reese is much better. She's not shivering, so her temperature is down, and she hasn't thrown up again. So the vet said we don't have to bring her in. It looks like she's on the mend. And the best he can come up with, and I don't think the test results are back from the lab yet. Okay, do I want it that way? Let's do that. Okay, looks nothing like the original, and that's okay, because I got the big title idea from the original, and I've certainly stayed true to that. I'm just pulling these little tiny stars and putting them wherever I can see an empty spot. I'm not doing as you can tell, a lot of design consideration, because I want them to look, that fell, but it doesn't have the sticky stuff exposed. I want them to look scattered, and they do. Let's see, do I have any more silver stars? I've got these leaf sprigs, which I like, and I've got these flowers, but that's a different gold. I'm not feeling those things, and what I'm looking for is the second sheet of silver stuff. Okay, I'm just going to stick with the silver stars, And I'm going to kind of put them everywhere. Need one right there, right? Should I? Kind of squeeze one there on top of the glue. And I'm going to call it done. So, have yourself a happy little birthday. And I did. So, thanks for watching. I'm going to go check. I'll turn my airplane mode and do not disturb off, and I'll go check and see how many angry emails I've gotten from the hospital saying, we can't transfer him today. And at the moment, I feel satisfied that I have done everything I can do. Right now, the insurance company says it's in the hands of the people who electronically give the stamp of authorization. So, okay, so have yourself a merry little Christmas. I'm close, right? Again, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated. Bye.